What is up, guys? Houdini here, and welcome back into a little bit of Black Myth Wukong. This is a brand new game based all on Sun Wukong, the journey to the west. Pretty damn cool so far. It's not quite a Souls-like we thought. It has a couple of small trappings of it, but it's closer to like old school God of War and like a Devil May Cry. You know, it's full about combos and timing and that. See that kind of illusion he creates when you do a perfect dodge, kind of like the Witch Time of Bayonetta. I dig it a lot. It's like 80 bosses. It's kind of wide linear, you know, there's some offbeat paths that you can do. But yeah, really good. It's available digitally now on Steam and PS5. Only digital for now, but they're working on it. And there will be an Xbox version coming, hopefully before the year is out. They're just a small team. This is kind of their first game. Definitely got a little bit in over their heads, but my god, they rose to the challenge. They've created something really special. It's gorgeous, you know, absolutely gorgeous. This kicks off the big fall gaming season as well, which is going to be awesome. We'll be doing a giveaway for Black Myth Wukong and Star Wars Outlaws if you want to come along and participate in that. I like to do that just to kind of give back, you know. I'm trying not to look at that because it's major league spoilers, dude. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get into this. Nice. I don't usually buy too many brand new games digitally. I know a lot of people do. The reason for that is because of the nature of things, you know, especially something like PlayStation that has a habit of going down and not really having access to your stuff, and then not to mention your actual accounts being hacked and stuff. So yeah, I tend to like to have that physical thing in my hand for sure. Every time I really buy digital en masse, if it's dirt cheap, you know, I always say to myself, I'm like, look, there's crazy sales on consoles all the time. If you're not going to buy a game that's like $5, less than $5 or euros, you're never going to buy it in the first place, you know. It's that cheap, you know. But we do love a bargain, don't we? How's it going, Dynamite? Hello, sir. Hello. The Fortnite Phenom. How you doing? Well, I thought we'd get like a couple of weeks or even a month into this season of Fortnite before they'd start, you know, really changing things. But no, it's been about a week and they've fucked up everything. Nice. Now, some of the balance and stuff, it's exactly how, you know, they lowered the healing on the cars and stuff from the last season. It's not out of the realm of stuff. But I always feel like they're not doing it for the masses. They're doing it for the weird little sweats and competitive people. Who are not actually playing those versions anyway, you know? Half of them now are doing, like, weird practice tournament stuff, like, what's that stuff called? It's like 4v4 or something. They're just running around building, shotgun each other in the face. I get it. How you doing anyway? Didn't get to stream yesterday. I was out doing family stuff, birthday stuff, after work, and then I was like, well, I feel like a dead fucking piece of roadkill on the ground, and, you know, also, like, went out to my folks' place to do all that, and they've been kind of going through like you know, colds and flus, and then an infection, then COVID that got spread around, and it's just around that time where it's like, hey, give it 5 days if you can. So it was just around that time, and I was like, the best thing for me coming back from that is to like re-up on stuff, take a gallon of water, and get to bed early, and that's exactly what I did, just in case, you know, just in case, keep those immune system barriers up. It's also rainy and hot and weird here as well. You're probably getting the same thing in the UK area. It's so weird. I hate this kind of weather. Either just commit to the summer already or commit to the fall. So, the reason we're back here now, we got into some new outfits and stuff. We got this bitchin' mask. When you kill somebody, the eyes light up red. It's really cool. Got that from my favorite boss so far, the White Wolf. But we came back here because I actually missed 2 bosses. Can you believe it? Like, this game has multiple chapters, multiple areas. But there is over 80 bosses. Now, some of them are wide and varying what you would consider a boss, like maybe a tougher enemy. But this guy that took me the longest, which was the Withered White, apparently he's killing loads of people, which is great to see. So that makes me think not too bad off. I don't know, I missed 2 bosses back here. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. It looks absolutely gorgeous as well. You gotta understand, this is a small Chinese team, one of their first games. It's taken over 5 years, but that's how it works. Watch, see, look at the light up red. Not fucking cool? I don't know about you, but it's the little things, you know? RGB makes me stronger. Probably not. Probably not. So anyway, I went over here and fought this white guy. Everyone in chat, you guys were being nice, and you're like, hey, dude, it's okay, just come back later, you know? Like, have you met me? Do you know me? Hi, me. It's me. So yeah, I eventually beat him after like a half an hour, and then I pushed on in his direction, not realizing that there was actually somebody over here. And then I also missed another person recently. Oh, is someone hitting me with shit? Oh yeah, stupid fucking archer. Nice. I really like this jump attack, but he does kind of step back a little bit too far. It's all good. I'm enjoying the hell out of this one. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, you were talking about do you need a sub for the giveaway? I think like I want to do it just for like regulars and stuff. So I think you're all good. Don't worry about that. I just want to give back. All right, this guy. Holy shit! Hello, sir. If that's not a boss, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's loading a little cutscene. All right, let's see.
Another monkey, I see.
Oh, it's some like angry, fiery 1Z. Okay. I wonder will we have our little pig friend. The Monkey King Journey to the West, he had like a little pig friend, and let's see. That's why I like Beyond Good and Evil as well. It's kind of a little Journey to the West thing going on. Ow! Ow! I'm telling Mom. Alright, so we got this new thing as well. We now summon this guy to summon some snakes. Let's see if it poisons him. Whoa! Oh, he is so cool! Wow, he's so cool. Extinguishes fire. Okay, we're learning the hard way. Hot, hot, hot. Alright, did it poison him at all? Where's his health? Oh, down the bottom. Okay. Let's see. He doesn't have much of an area to dodge. Ooh, he throws it as well. My god, it's like a lightsaber. We're burning. We're poisoned. Ooh. Holy shit, this guy's cool. What you got? Nice. Smackadoo. Alright, what else you got? I gotta do better than that. You might be able to get me once with it. I will not allow that again. Cool. Come on. Come on. God, the music is awesome. I want that flaming blade, I'm not gonna lie. Nice, got a little greedy there. Oh, look at these perfect dodges. Who he think he is, huh? Nice! Eat shit! Wow, that was so cool. Didn't think I was gonna get him from there. There is some upgrades where it appears that you can initiate combat from a further distance. There doesn't seem to be a way to upgrade your actual attack though. God, that was cool. I didn't expect that. That's the Monkey King, baby. So when we started off, we had that cool power fantasy where we got to be immortal and do all these cool moves, and then he was killed. And this guy is actually many, you know, reincarnations later. Because, you know, it's all about Taoism, and Buddhism. That's it's the whole teachings, you know, and how they all can actually coexist. Pick up. Do we get to use this? Are you kidding me? Please, please, please. I should be twin ones. Ooh, the red tides. Oh, it's a spell, so it'll like light your shit on fire, will it? Flames do rise. Transform into a wolfgar and inflict Scorchbane enemy. Okay. That was cool. Been AFK and Lego to get level 100 like I did. Nice, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't fucking know that. They have so many tricks. Might. Let me see. Transformation, continue to consume might, acquire full gauge, initiate. Transformations further depletes might. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe like mana or something. Yeah, there's loads of stuff. Like even just spending a little bit of time in Fortnite festival as well, you know. Alright, so we got a new spell. I don't think we get to equip his thing. There does seem to be a way to do that, you see. We wouldn't have that there otherwise. Nice. I don't know if that poison helped, but what does this do? Oh yeah, we've been ringing these bells. Is it making things harder or easier or what? We don't know. Cool, dude. Shit, they've been showering us with XP anyway. Like we were playing the other day. Remember I was like level 17. I swear to God, we finished that session. I was level 30.
You just had to make some noise, did you? Now everyone knows you're here. When a chime so grand echoes in the forest, Yaoguais will surely
Yaoguai. If you say so. That was really fun though. Jesus Christ, you put in some serious work, dude. Holy hell. The amount of fucking kills. The amount of just like holding shit down, do you know what I mean? Like we all have to kind of cover for each other at times. Fucking cool. We'll see how long that lasts, right? Honestly, some of the nerfs and stuff they've done aren't actually that bad at all, you know? It's like, oh, the boost charge with the jets or whatever. But then it said, like, the boost duration has been raised, so that's usually when you're, like, doing the speed, you know? The speedy getaway. Okay, I think that's all that was over here. Those chimes must mean something later. We'll figure that out. Nice, so yeah, we have red tides. So it seems once you activate red tides, you then attack with it. And it'll slowly set your thing on fire. Interesting. I wonder how they work and use both. And the first one they gave us, Immobilize, which is really cool. I've upgraded Immobilize now, where if I use it just before the enemy attacks me, let's try red tides. Oh no, it actually transforms into him. Light dance, moon dance. Okay, but that's different than the normal transformation. Wow, that's pretty OP. And how do you de-transform? Okay, if that is a word. Alright, then you have a normal transformation where you equip the spirit. I've been using them. Yeah, I can even equip the guy who kicked our ass here. The white, as he's called. White is usually like a spirit. He looks like that. Nice. The question is, can they keep up this enemy design? So far it's been just fantastic. Alright, so then there was another area. I don't know if it's a boss, but there's another area I missed, which was right beside the white wolf. Definitely my favorite so far. He would pick you up like a wrestling move and throw you around. And then when he would slash you with his claws, he would then lick his paw with all the blood and stuff. He must like that monkey meat, I don't know. Jesus, so he was really cool. We got him like on the third try or something. I was really enjoying that. All the best fights end too soon. All the stupid ones like the white end up being a headache. What's that? Yes. Get our booties over there. I didn't look it up or anything. I was running around just getting more familiarized with the game, and I was like, what the fuck's in here? What the fuck's in here? How did I miss that? So yeah, people were like worried it was too linear. It's fine, you know. It's about as linear as any of those older games, which I don't mind. And like I said, it's wide linear. There's still off the beat kind of paths you can do and stuff. It's the one thing I like about PC, at least you can play games offline. Oh, that's good, that's good. If it's DRM free, right, exactly, if. The big if. Thank God for things like GOG and that. That's always been their mainstay selling point, is like the DRM free. And even more importantly, like, they don't have any of that anti-cheat bullshit, which is really annoying. I understand why it exists, but it exists because of scumbags who can't play fair. I've had people come in here shitting on anti-cheats up and down, and then you slowly figure out that these are the people who like illegally mod stuff. And you know, we all love our mods. I think some game tribes on them, especially like Bethesda and that. But there is illegal shit going on all over the place, you know. And a lot of devs do not want you fucking with the game too much. Like for instance, with cheats and with weird nude mods. Sometimes, you know, it's all good and that, but you're like, there's one thing making big booties and putting Mr. X in the thong and all that, but it's different when you're like weirdly sexualizing certain characters that probably shouldn't be. Just because you got some twisted shit. What should I do? I'm caught in a tight spot. See, everywhere you go, there's bastards. Pretty cool. Hello there. Oh my fucking god! Big horseman.
Noble blood doesn't prey on travelers like you.
Wow, you don't. Look at this dude. Holy shit! It's like one of those Clydesdales, man. That's Chad Horseman right there, not Bo Horseman.
You don't look like a Yaguai from these parts.
No. Cool whip. You're telling me we're not gonna fight? I doubt that. Black Wind.
Hear me. That bear is but a hollow shell.
Bear?
He can grant you nothing.
I don't know what the black myth part of Wukong means. Wukong is just his name, you know. His actual name is Sun Wukong, and it's kind of how, you know, that's how the Chinese kind of call themselves, you know. It's almost like a saint, you know. And it's heavily where Dragon Ball Z got it from, because he's called Son Goku and Son Gohan. But it's spelled like S-U-N, not S-O-N, you know.
He lies about cheating death.
He's meant to be, he was even a Buddha at one point, so he's meant to be like an immortal god. Has he got horns too? He does, one little horn. I thought it was an ear. Cool. Don't do the festivals AFK, you need to open the emote wheel every 2 nights. Right. Now people have found a way to do that though. It found a way. You need to like hold something down on the left D-pad or something, and it'll just constantly do the left D-pad emote or whatever. Oh, trust me, they've found ways. In one thing in life that I've found, I'm on this earth long enough, I've found that if there's a way to get free shit and easy shit, people will literally break their own back to do so. It's unbelievable. If they put even 1% of the time it does, you know, to create cheats or to fucking scam giveaways and shit like that. There's one guy who followed me because he wants to join the giveaway. And his name is just, I just joined giveaways. That's it. And his entire Twitter, he's over 20,000 fucking retweets and tweets. And it's all competition stuff. It's fucking pathetic. Now, what I've noticed is, when those kind of guys win, I've noticed some giveaways, they will go through your thing and be like, okay, well, we're not going to give it to this person. Which is kind of, it's wrong and right in a way, like... And these people aren't not hard up for money. It's what I've noticed is, they have this weird... problem with their money, you know. It's like, this is my money and I don't want to spend it on anything, but I can do giveaways and stuff, or I can, you know, enter giveaways after giveaways. It's very strange. The same way I feel about people shitting on Game Pass and then they only play the PS Plus games, you know. Fucking hypocrites everywhere, you know. Like, don't be so stupid. And then the same people who give out about those subscription services have got, let's see now, have you got a bit of time, you got to write this down? They've got Netflix, Spotify Premium, YouTube Plus, YouTube Premium, whatever the fuck they're called, fucking Paramount Plus, all that shit. And then, not to mention whatever they've got on their dumbass credit cards. Trust me, unless you are absolutely desperate, if you own a credit card and you're maxing that fucker out, you're a disaster. You're what's part of the problem. People are like, well, I know, I definitely need this and that and this and that and that and that. I saw one guy, he declared bankruptcy, destroyed his entire credit score because it's so important over America. Just be thankful UK and Ireland don't really deal with credit score, but we have more like, are you a financially upstanding citizen kind of thing going on. But anyways, he did that, and then so that means like he can't even fucking basically exist and can't take out credit or anything for 5 years. And just recently it was up. And what did this man learn in those 5 years of not really having any kind of emergency money? What did he do? He took out another credit card and maxed it out immediately. Whew. Crazy. And I was looking at a study and it talked about like disposable income, where Americans on average have about 46% more disposable income than the average European. Isn't that interesting? And then you find out that it's not disposable income. It is fucking credit card income, which is not really income. It's floating bloody shit. But yeah. I know in Ireland and England, I think one of the kind of bigger stuff is that quick cash now or cash for gold or whatever. Just fucking glorified pawn shops. And I've watched what was I watching? It was called like The Street or something like that. It was one of these little UK documentaries about it, and it was about the people, but it was almost centered around these cash for gold or cash now, whatever. And there was some nice ladies in it, you know. No, I don't mean beautiful. I mean like nice people. And they were like, look, I'm gonna hold your stuff, but I don't want to see it go. And you know it's been spent on drugs and stuff, you know. But this poor little kid would come in with his father, and his father just kept bringing in his Xbox over and over, and every time he would take it back out, he was losing like $60 on it, 60 fucking pound every time. I was like, what the fuck is the point of this? Nice, we got some of these snake boys. Anyway, so that kind of stuff is you're basically turning your tiny little objects into like a prison sentence, you know? Nice. What was that about? Oh, it's loading a cutscene. Another monkey person? Oh, he was being attacked by the snake person. Cool. But yeah, you gotta be so careful. That stuff is so dangerous. Let's go on Pyro. Even rats learn not to do things when they get zapped. You think humans will be better? I know. I know, the way you put it like that is funny, but you're not far off at all. You're right. We don't learn. We are creatures of habit. But when you have access to that, who's at fault? You know, it's as much, I think, the person taking that shit out as it is the companies fucking scamming them. So that's what it is, just big old scams. But yeah, it was just interesting to see that kind of stuff. So yeah, it wasn't that they had more disposable income, it's just that they have no problem maxing out multiple credit cards. Which is just insane.
Well. I'd stake your one.
It's like me and Fortnite don't mind getting free shit, but that's because I don't like spending money. Yeah, exactly.
I've met many of you.
No, I feel like it's different when it comes to this kind of free shit online. We all love a good bargain and free shit, but I've noticed people a bit strange. If it's something for themselves, they've no problem spending money. But then if it's like out there, it's weird. They have this kind of mental block where this is my money, and then I'm gonna spend it on stupid shit like tattoos and hair dyes and shit. And then on the other side of stuff, they're like, oh, I refuse to buy a subscription service or that. Just nonsense like that. I don't know. It's just hypocrisy because it's got to do with their money, I guess. You're free to do whatever. It's your own money, but I just mean like in the sense of what is worth it for them. Oh, see, look, there we go. Increases gourd uses. Ah, so you can't tell, but there is like 4 or 5 little uses, but they're such little drinks. Now, what do I need to use that? Oh, this thing. Luja fragrant vine. Okay, I have to look out for that. And does it cost anything else? No. Alright, it sounds a bit British. Upgrade drinks. Are you going to come back? The Shen Monkey. What's brew? Each sip restores coconut wines. You can make like a separate drink. Soak in. Gall gem. Using gourd mother increases poison resistance. They're like gallbladders. Yeah. I know, you see a lot of that kind of stuff. I think it just stems from weird-sided jealousy where it's like, I have all these subscription services, but I can't have this one. I'm telling you, the big rude awakening's coming with that stuff. All of them nearly spending 60 or 70 a month on subscription services and then thinking that it's not like old school cable. Is this something you'd be interested in picking up, Pyro, or is it something like you're like, well, I'm not going to spend fucking 70, or for you guys probably like, what, £55 or something like that? £52 digitally? I feel the same. This one I've been waiting for a while. I don't mind. Like I get the vibe they'll probably put out like New Game Plus and maybe DLC as well, so I don't mind too much. There's certain games like that, same with like Sekiro, I think I end up buying that like digitally because it just would never go down cheap physically. Don't mind From Software. Like I'm always going to dip back into them for anniversaries or new games coming out. What's this now? My goodness, oh, this could be the. Did you say bull or bear? You mentioned both.
Hailed bird, what dimmed your shine?
You literally have about 3 minutes between bosses. It's crazy. Pretty impressive. We just fought. Well, actually, we only fought one. A horse demon didn't want to fight. Who's this? Whoa!
Late is the hour, young one.
Nice. When that Chinese characters come up, they seem to be important bosses. How'd you put in the time and effort that you put in to try and get free stuff? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the only thing I kind of mentioned. Like, it's like, what if they did that? Not to mention, like, getting like a career out of it or something, you know? Oh, he's a wind boy, is he? Jeez, he does damage. Wow, that didn't even look like it remotely hit me. But I'll take it. Alright, let's get a bit of flame on. First we'll poison, then we will rock you. He's not as fast as a dodger, I see. Damn, I can't hit this guy. He is Speedy Gonzalez. Nice. I can't see myself. No, that was a horrible camera angle. Why do all these third-person games suffer from bad cameras? They must all chat with each other. Come on, you're almost dead. Sheesh! Oh. Get down, Stephen! Your mom says you shouldn't be playing on a stripper pole. Come on, bitch. I'm using you for all my new moves. Come on! The music ramps up. Yeah! Let's go! Bounce off his head. Finish him. Yes. Unless he has a second face. God, I love that. I got a new armor that if I was to equip it, it would give me a 4-piece set. But I've chosen to stick with the wolf. That was fun.
Now you shall face.
Oh, maybe he does? What the fuck? He's a snake boy. I should have known that was too easy. What the hell hit me? Ah, that sucks. I was like, he was miles away. It's the edge of his tail or something? Ah, we're so dead now. I just got hit under the water. I hate that. That fucking ruins your shit. He's not that big of a snake. He was miles away. Yeah, we are dead, though. So can we pull it together? Nice. Did I jump over that? Kinda. I'll take it. Come on, snake boy. Nice. These perfect dodges are sexy. Don't get too greedy, it's not worth it. Ah, just missed it. No! I was waiting for my immobilization. I don't know what's hitting me those times. It was a bit where he was halfway down the thing, and I got hit in the water, and I don't know what it was. It was not his tail, because he's not actually that big of a snake. I should have waited. I'm not sure if like your spells come back with more attacks, or by waiting, I'm not too sure. That was really good though. I used all my cool shit on the first phase, thinking that was it. That was our first second phase boss. I told you, the ones with the Chinese characters. Nice. I think we would have beat him if I wasn't hit by random stuff. I have seen that a couple of times. Like, they are a smallish team that kind of ramped up, and then Sony and that getting behind them is all well and good. But if anything, I've noticed that tends to fuck things up, because you're now putting the same AAA spaces as Sony stuff. And that's super nice, but extremely kind of scary for a lot of devs, especially, let's be honest, aspiring AAA devs, you know. When it's your first game, you've got everything to prove. When you come back, it doesn't recharge your stuff, which is very odd to me. Ah. There you go, that's what I want you to do. Does this guy land on his ass or anything? Oh, it knocks you straight out of him. Okay, well now we know. Oh! Ah! When are you supposed to heal? Is there a break in his combo? No? 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 Any chance there? Fucking disgrace, man. 7-8 hits, spinning attack combo. All I want to do is heal once. Good lord. You always get, like, your first try is always for free. Then after that, it's just fuckery. How's it going, DPG? It's like, but £60 is steep, especially if I'm going multiple times. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think one of the things that we don't teach kids enough is financial responsibility. They've no problem just whipping in the credit cards and that. I mean, obviously, then when they grow up, you know, they no longer have access to mommy and daddy's credit card, so they have an act for thinking that it's still a bottomless pit on their own credit cards.
A ripple awake.
Trying to save my poison stuff for the second phase, maybe. What the fuck is going on there? Whoa! It just instantly sent me back. Nice, perfect dodge and then nothing.
and bliss. Summoned by the winds.
He's the talker. Alright. Let's do Snake Boy. Can I skip past this? No, I can't.
You have fought.
Damn it! This game looks tough. No, it's okay. It's grand. It's like Sekiro. The new car I've been using free. Oh, which one? The Cybertruck or something? I wonder, can we even poison Snake Boy? Ah, that sucks. It just knocks you out of it. And that's like a 5-minute cooldown gone. Basically the whole fight's fucked. That sucks. Boo! This guy's our second phase one, so we're just kind of learning, honestly. Damn, I don't like when they don't respond to that. Where you going, little snake boy? Love the music. I deserve that. I had no stamina though. Nothing left. That didn't hit him. That didn't hit him. I don't know. There's a few inconsistencies in the game, for good and for bad. No offense to them. You just need to tighten it up a little bit. GG's. That did not hit him at all. Completely phased through him. That's a full charged R2 attack. Nice. Has he got a third phase?
I'm merely my brother's eyes and ears.
And then I was doing my
Loyalty to guard this path on the bear.
it's like a spirit that you can, you know, it's almost like an ultimate because it's L2 R2. And you can choose which spirit you become and to do their move. But he hit me and it knocked it out, and that takes like 5 minutes to recharge. Crazy. I tend to use it when I have him immobilized, but it's like that's 2 moves I'm using. There's definitely a few little things I need to learn about the game. Like, is there a flinch window? Like, do they have a cooldown? Let me see. That was good, that was good. Could have got him first try even on the second phase. Just I got hit by that random little thing on the ground. What's in the tail? Nice. One with red stripes. Yeah, yeah. Nice. I'm saying to you, I'll take like, shit. Free shit's free shit. I get that. It's only when you're a hypocrite about it, you know. Not you. I mean people. Like, and it's like, what the fuck? You goofy people. No, you know exactly. You're like how people should be your age, which is really kind of diligent in how you spend your money. Not cheapskate, but smart and frugal, you know. Because some people out there are just like, well, daddy's bottomless pits are just gonna keep fucking coming through. And then when they finally get out into the wicked wild world, it's like, whoopsie, people don't give a fuck about your financial status. They only care about what you can do for them. Which way should we go? So they're saying this game has like multiple paths. Nice. Black Wind Cave. Yeah, I'm not sure where the Black Myth part comes in. Maybe there's something else. That was fun. You can see we're already kind of dealing, must be a hole there, isn't it? We're dealing with some kind of like little magical power stuff, you know. But it makes more sense for this, because this is such a high fantastical, you can see like where all the powers of Dragon Ball Z kind of came from too. You could even see Wukong flying in on a cool cloud, you know, which is exactly where Goku got his flying Nimbus from. Especially if you watch old school classic Dragon Ball rather than Dragon Ball Z, which, my god, he's a chunky bastard. Oh, I missed too. This one's different. This red tides. This counts as a spell, so you're using mana for this. Nice. There's lots of transformation. And then earlier in the game, we were able to transform into a cicada, those little loud bugs. I have not been able to redo that. I don't know what that was about. Unless I'm just blind. It seemed to be a story thing. It was like teaching the first time, and then I never learned again. So glad modern games have learned how to make some good controls. Playing these orders games is painful. Fighting the camera. Yeah, you're right. The older games, yeah. You are dead right. I think we still suffer from cameras. Like, I think that's probably one of my biggest gripe about gaming in general. Everyone gives out loot boxes or microtransactions or battle pass, whatever. Yeah, it's annoying as shit, but they're completely out of the way, you know? You are only a victim of these things because you make yourself the victim, you know? It's not like, oh no, oh, I'm putting my credit card, it's making me put my credit card details in, you know? Oh shit, I got my PayPal, please stop. It's like Idle Hands, you know? If you haven't never seen Idle Hands, you should. It's a great movie. Get Devon Siwa from Final Destination, early Jessica Alba, Seth Green. Good stuff. Good comedy horror. Exactly as I've been saying it. The dude has like basically a possessed devil hand. He gets amputated and then put back on, and it does some crazy stuff. Starts off all cute and stuff, really pinching girls' bums, and then by the end of the movie, it's like, oh, okay, this is kind of twisted. I like this one. Definitely closer to our Sekiro brethren. But honestly, the only thing that really makes it close to Souls-like is maybe like you don't even lose anything when dying, so that's not a factor. Honestly, just the stamina, I suppose. You're leveling up, so that's different. It's more of like an XP system. The currency you usually pick up is called will, and that's not spent on stats though. That's usually spent on... This looks gorgeous. It's like leveling up your spirits and stuff.
You must get through us first.
Oh. Am I supposed to be scared or something? I love this jump attack that he does, but it does push you back a little bit. Come on. 80 bosses in this one. I wouldn't say it's necessarily boss rush. People have kind of said that. Like, there's definitely sometimes where you're having a new boss every 3 minutes or so. But boss rush is usually like an almost arcade style where you're like boom, 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 boom. Nice. Can we go into water? Oh, it's telling me to go this way. Wasn't there another direction? Oh, I'll have to see. Cool. Kill him. Sounds like pussy talk if you're making someone else fight me. Fight this bitch. First I'm gonna set your friend on fire. Then I'm gonna move over to you. Where'd you go? Oh, you fell over. Oh, so he's been doing that. That's so cool. Oh, you both died. Nice. Alright, we got a bit of that. We got a bit of that. I was looking at the Digital Foundry. They kind of go over performance and stuff. They've been very good. They were part of Eurogamer, but they're pretty much their own thing now, and they're heavily trusted in the entire industry. And they've spoken about the runs pretty well, you know, but it has like a balance mode and all that, and I think they've favoured too much of that, and I think they got themselves into a little bit of trouble with its performance. But so far I haven't found that happening. I think there was a little slowdown during the wolf fight, but it was because he was kind of transitioned to a cutscene. He's running along the rooftops and that. So these sparks are your levels. You put them into this. Oh, there's 60? Oh my god. Each talent mod increases the damage of the next attack after a perfect dodge. Is that for me or for just for that guy? Might decay while transformed. Might recovery speed. Okay, so that seems to be something different. We got mysticism, which is our spells so far. I've been putting a good bit into this. I enjoy it. This one's stagnation. Hitting an immobilized enemy or slightly extends the duration of the next one. And then these don't. until you're level 30 and 45. So that's probably where they intend you to be. Over here we have different stances. These almost seem comical how fun they look. Like there's one there, the pillar one, which is, you imagine from the sound of it, he turns his staff into a pillar. He tends to pull the staff out of his ear. It's like a tiny little cotton swab. It's pretty random. And then even the incense are like little hairs he plucks and turns them into them. He's very, very magical. It's the way that she's riding around on a cloud, you know. But yeah, cool ass game. I think from the sounds of it, you guys might be more interested in Star Wars Outlaws, and that is why I made the giveaway, the you know, one or the other kind of thing. Because it's like, but then Star Wars Outlaws started to get really bad rap because one, Ubisoft, so Ubisoft hate for reasons and no reasons kind of thing. Yeah, I still haven't figured out the focus point. So you kind of charge the bar up, but then we have this other attack where it says that I think I put a point into it, probably stupidly so. I don't know where it is now. No, it was over here. No. Oh, this one here. I mean, maybe I'm not in the right stance. Maybe that's why it doesn't work. Performing heavy attack during light attack combo with a focus point consumed allows the Destined One to execute resolute strike. That's why his I don't know. I think that's why it's glowing red. I don't know. Some of them let you load these little demo videos, but it's not really explaining. I don't know what the fuck a resolute strike is or how to consume a focus point. And then, yeah, I don't know. Nullify their damage. I don't know about that one. Some of this stuff needs a bit of a better exploration. Honestly, some of the things that From Software have created has caused extreme bad habits in other developers. I'm sorry, but this thing of just having a half put together story, it's not going to cut it. The end of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, which is the latest thing Elden Ring has done, is absolutely unforgivably bad. It's a 2-second fucking shitty cutscene spinning around a dark room. Bullshit. That's not the From Software I remember. I told you, like, they peaked with Bloodborne and they're still putting out peak, but it's showing signs of horrendous age. Good fucking lord. I don't fucking milk these developers like everyone else. I'll tell you how it is. Good or bad. See fit to have to fucking half of these tell you shit you don't want to hear because they're trying to, you know, get in the good graces of certain developers. Fuck that mess. Some YouTubers are worse than some of the journalists like IGN and that because it's all pure bullshit lies. Like, fuck you, dude. That's not true at all. And then it comes out later, you know. Or they won't stick to their guns. I've been saying since the start of Silent Hill 2 remake that I'm like, just trust Bloober, you know. They made Observer and the Layers of Fears games. You might not enjoy them that much, but damn were they good fucking start of the PT clones, you know. And the Blair Witch game I thought was very good. The middle section is shite because it's like hide and seek bit. But I thought it was really good. I had the sort of the detective thing going on. There was one part where you're being chased by these actual like shadow demon things. That was fucking exhilarating. So that game was good. Like, is it what could have been better? Of course. And you had this wonderful relationship with your dog as well, which is great. Like, how much are we sick of psychological thrillers where you've very little impact besides picking up shit and spinning it around? I mean, they did that in Layers of Fear, so they're also guilty of that. But you know what I mean? I think that's a good team. I do. The Medium, I think, is what started to shunt people. The Medium was this game. I still need to go play it. I watched people play it. I was in the middle of that. It was right around the turn of the generation, so like 2020 and 2021. And it was like two different worlds split in two, and they made this whole kerfuffle where they're like, we can only do this with the SSDs because we're rendering two areas at once, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, that didn't really matter, you know. The problem was, I think, the story itself, I think it either hit too close to home for people in the clit, but, yeah, I don't know. I think it was like, there was like child abuse or something, and then, yeah, so I don't know what it was, but it's probably missed the mark. I don't know what's going on with horror games these days, but they are so incensed in some weird, like, let's do controversy for controversy's sake, and then just forget about the horror element altogether. If I wanted a psychological thriller, I'd watch a fucking movie, but I've paid good money to have interactivity, you know? Let me fucking interact with something besides doorknobs and drawer handles, you know? Christ. And it doesn't always mean combat, it doesn't. But that does help. Like right now I'm seeing the new age of horror games look fantastic. Look up Numata, so Pnumata. There's probably an E in there somewhere as well. Numata. And then another one I saw as well, it's called like Total Trauma or something like that. I know that, of course, once again, they're bringing that word into it. But these seem to actually have fucking combat and they're not afraid. And the other one, I think, was called Hollow Body, where it's kind of top-down pixel art horror. And then when you aim down sights or do anything like that, it goes first person. But it maintains, and it just does it instantly. So it's a really cool idea of taking sort of what's going on with Resident Evil without just a carbon copy. Because Tormented Souls, which is a good Resident Evil clone, they're obviously making on another one as well. So there's lots of great horror stuff. We're finally starting to see some games, horror games, come out in fucking October as well. I don't mind. Like I like horror all year. If I could make Halloween all year round, I would. But I mean, sure, we're already seeing it now, and it's like barely last week of August, and there's Christmas and Halloween and stuff. So yeah, like it is what it is. It is what it is. Not mad about these things. It's just you can sense the stagnation, and I'm like probably 50 Souls-like games deep now, and we're kind of differentiating them and calling like things like this is more hack and slash, even though like there's no sword. But it's like, you know, I get it. I understand what they're doing here. This is probably another big boss. Should I go back over there and see what was going on there? God damn it. Getting FOMO. Did I miss something back the way we came? Would you play the Funko Fusion? I might, dude, if it's like decently priced, right? I know that sounds ridiculous. I have always had a very generous hate for Funkos. It's not even the Funkos themselves, but they are kind of shit designs. It's the eyes that get me in the square head. But also there's I've seen it absolutely destroy companies like fucking GameStop. That's their own fault. Fuck them. But, you know, turning half your store into that mess was not a good idea from the get-go. But yeah, they're like non-collectible collectibles, you know what I mean? I even have a few, like I said, but it was not from my own choice. Like I have a little BB-8 one. I was given that one. I actually just gave that to my nephew recently. He doesn't really understand. He's still too young. So he's like, can I pull its head off? I'm like, please don't. And then he's like, can I roll it around? So yeah, it's one of those things. I don't know who they're for. I'll tell you who they're for. They're for fucking dads and dumbasses in their late 30s and 40s and then just kids. There's no in between. See, this is probably another boss right here. Crazy. Literally next door to each other, maybe. I wanted to see what that horse guy was, but we had a whip and a giant pillar. But yeah, like the fusion stuff, I can't lie to you, like it's given me that kind of Skylanders Spyro itch, you know. But what it really needs to be is on one of these subscriptions, you know. Like my buying habits, I'd say that's the only thing I can honestly say about the subscription services is it has, just like the Netflixes and that, it does irreparably change your consumption habits. Whereas with Netflix, like there's plenty of movies where I'm so on, so I'll just wait for a subscription service. It's really bad now. It's like 3 weeks and they're in a subscription service. Even as someone who waits for subscription service movies, I think it should be 3 to 6 months minimum. Like, you're not owed anything. You're not, just because you didn't go see it in the cinema, you're not owed waiting, you know. How long does it take for it to go on Blu-ray? I remember some movies took a year to go to DVD, you know. So I'm okay with that. But that's about when I'll watch stuff. Oh man, look at this. They fucking hung this wolf guy. Maybe we can fight him. You okay? Looks like a Splinter dude. Maybe because he's wearing the white, maybe he was friendly. Here's this bell again. Maybe this wakes him up. So yeah, that kind of stuff. And then same with PS Plus and Game Pass. I do find myself going, okay, that's a maybe game for me if I have time for it now, or maybe I'll just wait for a subscription service, you know. But look at something like Atlas Fallen with the brand new, complete like new DLC, new Game Plus. What's that? Where's that? What did I open? It's just going to send me straight to it. Obsession, a remnant of worldly ties, transform the unfinished aspirations into space, both tangible and ethereal, real and illusionary. Okay, you trying to teach me something? So yeah, I do find, yeah, Atlas Fallen really cool. It's not something I was like, oh, I wish I waited and just got it on Game Pass. No, I had fun. Ancient Gyawan Temple. You know what this reminds me of? When you would go into those memories in Sekiro. What the fuck, dude? That must be because I rang all the bells. We gone back in the past? That's cool. The little sparkle thing you follow seems to be the way they want you to go, so this is the opposite way. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'd be down for that. Like, what they're probably asking for like 50 or 60. See? Maybe I'm supposed to go this way. Hello? Everything is a battlefield. Oh, this seems to be where we fought the wolf, right? Yeah, these are cool looking chests, right? You know what I get out of this? A bit of will or something, or some random stuff. Like, fuck, man, a cool chest of that. Give me something cool. There we go, some prayer beads. Nice. Yeah, prayer beads, man. Nice. Where's that go? Yeah, so if I equip this, I get a 4. See that Swift Pilgrim? I get a 4-piece set bonus. And it says, when sprinting, each attack moderately increases, or each second moderately increases attack. So it's like, run around before you attack. I just don't like the sound of this. But this thing is cool, and I'm good with that. I just hope I'm not. Unique effect, ever absorbing the lingering will, the moderate increases maximum health and mana. Okay. So that's how, this is how we're going to help our stats over here. Not traditional leveling up. If anything, the leveling up is just, they're called sparks. It's either £35 or £42. So what, is there some special edition or something? It's so funny, like, it's come like probably about 3 years too late, you know? Like, do kids even care about Funkos? They probably do. Everyone just likes a few bits. I've noticed half of the streamers that have them, it's just something to fill out the fucking background, you know? And then you notice that the same with the RGBs, the soundproofing. I fucking hate that. I know it's just a design choice, but putting soundproofing behind you when you're talking this direction, are you fucking mad? Are you dumb? Are you dumb as bricks? It should be on the wall in front of you. That won't work for soundproofing that way, you know? The only way that would work is if you have every inch, floor to ceiling, covered. Then you'll have that kind of complete soundproofing, like a padded cell, you know? But just putting it behind you in some dumbass hexagon design, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. I don't think I'll ever do a little background. Maybe if I move one day, but I much prefer the freedom that a green screen gives me, because you've all this freedom around here, you know? My head only takes up a tiny portion, and then the banner down there. So you're seeing probably about 95-96% of the game. Isn't that much better than these dumb fucks who go around and you're like, you can't see the game? Some people will make like a little extra box so you can still see all of the screen. That's nice. That's a good idea. But then you're still, now you have a smaller size. So, yeah, the game's now smaller. And trust me, like these days, things like subtitles are fucking tiny. I was playing one game and they wouldn't give me an option of a background of a subtitle. It never bothered me before, but as soon as I start to read them, they blend in so well with everything else. Nice. But yeah, so this game, a lot of people have tried to come for weird journalists, weird fucking sweet baby shit, and it kind of put them on the paranoia where they started doing a few interviews and dumbass journalists asking bad questions. So there was like a weird prerequisite early code thing that they wanted to do for people. Oh no! All right, Elder Jinji. Our first double boss, so we're only about 3 hours into the game. So we fought this guy as a white. This little demon. Apparently that's a mask they're wearing. It's their head though. When I smack it, it mentioned bronze mask. What the fuck is that thing? Yeah, it's like a demon Buddha thing. Green screen's good because you don't have to make your bed. That's true. That's true. No, sure, mine's falling down from time to time. The problem with mine is there's a big skylight behind it, so the sun sometimes comes through. No, I don't mind, like, whatever you're up to. Like, people like decorating that stuff behind, especially the ladies, you know. But, I don't know. Buying shit just for that seems awfully... Oh, he's back with his Kamehameha, huh? Let's get our snakes going. At least we know how to fight this guy, right? Yeah, right. Poison him. The snakes aren't working. That's weird. Did he completely nullify me snakes? It sucks. He's just a stronger version of the one we fought earlier, huh? Nice. Oh, I can't even do my move. That's a horrible cooldown. There we go. That's all I wanted you to do. He's absorbing them, is he? Or they're gonna like, come here, come here. Look at him jumping around. Once he's not getting health off them, I don't mind. Damn, head banging. Oh no, how did that miss? He's right there. Giant charged up double attack and it misses. That sucks. I didn't do anything wrong there. That fucking sucks. The hell else was I supposed to do? What are you doing? Does that heal me? These little guys heal me on the ground? Nice. See, you kind of smack him in the head. No, it's not listening to him. This is the move I hate, because he's hitting you on the ground from astronomical distances. Oh, bitch. When half your moves miss, just makes you feel rotten. Ah, that one's tough as well. You're getting hit by the wind before he actually spins. Oh, this is something new. I don't like the look of that. He's going full Buddha on it. What are you doing? What the fuck is he doing? Hello? There's someone else here? You spawned in more of these, but let's see, did they heal me? They do a little bit. Once he doesn't heal. Oh, maybe that's what he's doing. Yeah, look what he's doing. He's sending them all back. No more of that now, thank you. There will be no healing. But I'll heal off it. Oh shit, there's some coming over there. Oh, you're slow monkey today. No. Keep getting each health back. Fuck, man, they're coming from all over. How do we stop them doing this? Ah, you wanker. As soon as I move underneath you. What a crazy boss. Nice. We could live forever and he could live forever. Oh, nice. Never mind that. Oh. Stumpy McPherson. Come on, you little fuckers. Why does it have to have the tutorial of the moves on the side there? Come on. That's it. Burn the motherfucker down. Oh, I'm not really sure how to get out of that one. Looks like when he goes down halfway and starts all that crazy stuff. Thanks for the free help, dumbass. What's he doing? Look at him, he's having a little prey. A little prey session. Oh, this is where he sends them after. Yeah, okay. Can you do that? Thank you. No, it keeps happening. Oh no, there we go. I'm trying to make the snake thing happen, but it cancels it for some reason. Jesus! What a crazy boss. This could just go on forever. It's gonna keep reaping the benefits. Ah! You just never know what is gonna hit you. Is it the wind he's conjuring up? That guy's got some serious farts. I'm sick of it. like that one grandma where you have to like apologize for her. Ugh! They usually dodge that perfectly. These fuckers just spawn in out of nowhere. It's probably like a thing where it's like beat the boss without ever gaining health off these guys. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Like the same way, like I'm gonna play Astro Bot and Lego Horizons because I really, really love that side of video games. I always have. It appeals to kids, but it appeals to everybody. I love that side of video games. If we ever lose that, God help us all. We just go for only gore, only photorealism. Oh, I think that's what's wrong. I'm out of MP. Ah, that's what's wrong, boys and girls. So my immobilization is working there, but it's grayed out. It's behind my head. You can't see it. Looks like a claw. It's grayed out, and I'm like, why are you grayed out? I get so greedy with that, but he spends so long in that mode that... Can you blame me? Come on, my little friends. Yeah, this is not really meant to be a challenge, I guess. Unless I'm doing something wrong. It's just an endurance test. Yeah. Get it now! It sounds like your local Greg's. Ugh. Oh! See that? But how come I can transform into this guy? Dude, he's not taking any damage. Oh, there we go. We're both missing right on top of each other? Sounds about right. What are hitboxes? Who needs hitboxes? We can have top of the boxes. Oh, that killed me. Wow. Where did that slam come from? That sucks, man. I used my all-powerful fire dude and nothing was hitting at all. You had the tiny fraction of health now from nothing hitting. Just horrendous hitboxes. Yeah, this thing needs, as usual, you buy a game early and you become the early access game tester. Definitely needs a little bit of work. I would argue that these games would be better if they were left alone by the likes of Sony and all that, because they're you know, same with Stellar Blade and that. They're just fun games. They don't have to live up to the almighty fucking Sony. And all that ends up happening there is you're putting so much pressure on a team that isn't goddamn like AAA, you know. Alright, does this guy get poisoned? Oh, a little bit of slowdown there. I noticed the slowdown tends to only happen when the camera gets confused. God bless you. Fucking hate that move with a passion. That didn't burn him at all. Ow. Damn! I did not listen to me. I did L2 square to immobilize him, because it says you do more damage when you stop them like that. It didn't stop him at all. I knew that was happening. Sometimes you'll see all the stuff pop up on screen when I press L2. It's like when I'm trying to do L2 R2 or L2 square, L2 O, whatever. And that shouldn't be happening. It should be doing the move. You shouldn't see this stuff popping up on screen. See this stuff? If you see that, it's the game fucking falling apart. That's unfortunate. You shouldn't see that. That's me trying to do a move and then having it fucking not come out and fail. Goofy. I also don't understand what the delay is with the there's a horrible delay with the... Jesus, he's just trying to stomp on me now. Over and over. When I do the heavy attack, there's a delay with it. I thought it was like Bloodborne. It's not. It's doing its own thing. I think it's Miles Morales. My old shits. Yeah, this guy should be burning him, no problem, you know. I can see a little bit of a Chinese character on his, under his, above his name. Very hard to see. It's like red or poison. You seem to affect. He's not even that hard. Like, you just keep healing with everything around. But if he's gonna do that kind of damage, nice. See the way you get hit in fucking midair doing that stuff? How the hell is that my fault? Oh shit! Nice. Absorbs them as well, huh? Insta absorb. Come on, you little shit. When you're taking away that much damage. There he goes again. How do you stop this? Ah, don't you hate these kind of sections in the boss fight? I can't hit him. Just have to wait and see. Wouldn't mind though that they spawn in so quick in some places. He's like he's afforded free heals or something. And yeah, this is a repeat boss too, so it already gets a few points deducted. I'm sorry. You can do that near the end game. Go for it. I don't give a fuck. Start doing that 3 bosses in. That's oof. Looks like once you don't let them kneel and pray, it's not so bad. But then he dropped down. Ah, shit, that one did. He dropped down and did immense damage. It's like, huh? It's like he's reached sainthood. Come on! All that fancy stuff and you're missing your target by a long distance. Come on. Ah! Very tough. Because you need like 5 or so of them to do your light attack finisher. Whoa, he didn't even respond. That was a full charged heavy. He just headbanged. He's like, fuck you. Come back from a Metallica concert. Headbanging and doing the metal devil horns have become so comically normie now. It's so funny. Watch out for the last one. Nice. Yeah, we should have had him dead fucking long ago. That's always my point. And then I like overthink it and get myself all pissed and psyched out. Ah, see, there was a heavy attack and he didn't telegraph over to him. So we just, honestly, just insta-died. Sheesh! Come here, you little shite. So you press it. I'm not pressing that now and he's doing it, you see? It's a weird one. It's a weird heavy. I don't know what that one's about. It must be got to do with the focus. Bloodborne's, you just kept it held down, and then it would set it off itself like a trap almost. And you, in doing so, you could time it. You know, and if you got good at that timing, you're actually unstoppable. See that there? So we were doing a special move there, but he cancelled it out of it. He did that again. This is something he's been doing lately. I don't know what the fuck it is. He's not flinching. When you... Oh, you bastard! Oh, I'm dead! You bastard! I was trying to get a bit of health off them. And he absorbed them all. So yeah, he's not flinching there. He does a headbang when you're doing a heavy attack. So you're not getting a good register. It's like, why do a heavy attack at all then? I'm not expecting him to flinch, but he used to fall over. The first guy fell over. He's not doing that now. So you can't rely on any kind of consistency at all, you know. I hate when enemies don't flinch. It makes your weapons feel like farts in the wind. So I'm not expecting them to run away and cower away or something, but very simple stuff. Now this one here, he has to load the entire animation or it gets cancelled out. Let's see, like, does it poison him? It says now he's poisoned. Must be very small chip damage. Ah, I hate that move though most. Giant AoE shock damage from 17 miles away. I ran out of stamina. If you're running out of stamina from dodging out of the way, probably something very wrong going on there. Ah, it's annoying. Ah, I'm trying to do my magic power. You won't fucking listen to me, game. Like I said, if you see that big screen coming up, this one here, yeah, that's not good. You're not listening to my inputs. Or there's a delay with them. Come on, you little shit. I can't seem to break out of any of my combos. Ah, how does that miss? How does that miss? He's right there. No tracking whatsoever. Nice. Is it doing a little bit of burn damage on it? It's hard to tell. Sometimes he'll light up. Get it now! Sounds like that guy used to do all the E4, Channel 4 ads. Oh, here we go again. Damn, I get him down to here and he starts doing his goofy stuff. I said, how's it going? Hello, how's it going? It's good, it's good. It's nice. You can see like it's trying to be AAA, but it's not quite there. It's beautiful. It's kind of wide linear as well. It's not really Souls like. I think it's more like a Devil May Cry or a Bayonetta. I'm liking it a lot. Just little tiny shortcomings here and there. Just a sign of a small team who don't have, you know, like 20 fucking 30 years experience like from software, you know. So definitely cut them a bit of slack. There's like 80 bosses in it. It's kind of wide linear like old God of War, you know, where you're like, here's a room, on to the next room, you know, that kind of, and that's grand. I think more games need to go back to that and fucking sick to the teeth of open world game number 47, you know. But there's nothing to do in said open world game. How are you doing, sir? Fighting this big old angry golden Buddha. Somebody stole his wallet or something. I think he had a Greg's order and someone stole that. So that's the first time we've made him do that. Why is it? I can't lock onto him. There we go. 4 precious. That one always gets me because I get smacked with the wind of the attack. This mask is so cool. Oh, I probably should have got hit with that. A little bit of slowdown there too. Oh, 2 in a row. Perfect dodge the first one. Not so lucky on the second one there. Come on, bitch. Damn, he did not respond at all. Not responding to my heavy attacks. That worries the shit out of me. Ah, look at that. Almost insta-killed. Whap, 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 whap. Oh, that one always gets me. That always gets me. Insta-killed. It does like 3/4 of your health to damage. Dirty bastards. It's never enough time to recover. Just one little stomp. And you're not getting hit by the stomp. You're getting hit by random shockwave 12. Nice. I'm telling you, they have all the same developers. I don't know how. It's probably just something got to do with the engines, but I don't know how they all fuck up shockwave damage and splash damage. It's like, I'm sorry, you were hit by wind and, let me check, tiny pebbles. That's done 1800 damage. And a bit of wind. How about you? When I go outside, like, I'm nearly dying. The wind is that strong. Nice. Fucking scary times. Hey! The hell is in your feet? Yeah, we're like, I'd say we're close to like 15 bosses in now already. Get it! Bastard, just when I do my cool magic shit. Why doesn't he hit these? Oh, that was cool! He did his thing, I did mine. Ah, burn a motherfucker. Oh, that always gets me. Oh, he just fucking drops the big gangrenous foot on you. Every fucking time! What is in that foot? I'm able to dodge the brown winds. We don't want to talk about that. I can't seem to do that. Oh my god, that one always just pretty much instant kills me. Come on, bitch. No, come here, come here. How's your week been? You're nearly off for the week now, aren't you? Do you leave that little copy of yourself? You get it right? God damn it. As soon as they just get really bad nightmares and lift that into the games. I'm telling you, they must. Having VTuber models that take a quarter of the screen. Yeah, dude, Jesus. Just for the boobas. Look at all the trouble they're getting into now. Just goes to show you can hide your identity, you can be a little VTuber, but it does not change if you're a piece of shit. Basically a bunch of Dead by Daylight VTubers. And there's a sign of those things like, because your friends are doing it, you're going to do it too, but they were like shitting on some guy because he was being a toxic killer, otherwise known as every fucking killer in Dead by Daylight, and they decided to just destroy him and, you know, go over to his stream and cause a whole lot of shit. And they were like, it really wasn't me saying it. It's another fine example of someone who presents themselves as being an adult, but when everything goes wrong they go back to kid York. It's like, well, my friends were saying it, so that's why I said it. But anyway, he got his payback anyway, because he ended up being like a bigger streamer. He wasn't like completely innocent either. He was kind of being a, you know, a toxic killer, and, you know, being a younger person in this generation immediately makes you want to be edgelords. There's been edgelords around since the fucking 90s, but God, at least in my day it was just fucking around doing stupid shit like jackass. Nowadays it's like, well, let's go and dock someone or swat someone in a fucking world where they shoot first and ask questions later. Morons. You might still get me from here. Watch that. That last one's crazy. That last one's a doozy. Anyway, yeah, so it's funny to see that. So now they've taken a little bit of a break from mental health, otherwise known as they're getting completely and utterly... Whoa, that was massive slowdown. Holy shit. Oh, damn. We're going to get to see underneath his carriage. I'm so sorry. Look away, children. That was a bit of a slowdown. Alright. What's it going to take to finish your ass off? Die! Bonk! Yeah, he took a few goes. Every time I get him halfway, he's just like his predecessor. He's just chunky, you know. We had our first phase 2 boss. He wasn't that bad. Hey Barney, how's it going? A Speed Freaks game just came out. It's like a death race. Ooh. I saw one coming out, it's called Death Sprint. And it's kind of like multiplayer third person speed. What was that game called? Speedrunners? Another one was kind of anime cartoony stuff. It's called Speedrunners. That's good. Yeah, Speedrunners, like that. It was third person. Nice. Yeah, it was alright. When they make spongy enemies and then have them like a healing midway point thing. Yeah. This one's definitely worth the money if you like this style of game. I wouldn't go into it completely thinking it's like Souls-like ran. Even people are trying to position that. It's like, Elden Ring player plays Wukong. I'm like, well... And they're like, oh yes, I'm beating this boss first try and this one and that. I'm like, that's nothing to do with anything. It's literally smack, smack, smack. And it's all like level based, so if you have like decent armor and stuff, you could probably just walk through the whole game. I hope they're working on like DLC and stuff. I don't usually buy digital games brand new. That's the only, I think that's the only thing holding this game back is that it's digital only right now. You can buy a physical edition on PlayStation, and guess what you get, boys and girls? You get a fucking box with a code. Nice, you see? Oh, see, I think, was he some kind of weird representation of him? I thought he was connected to the other White Wolf. Fireproof mantle. Everyone else burn a key enough for my master. Give it to me quickly.
The fireproof mantle. The great sage borrowed it from Virapaxa.
What is it?
How did it end up here? You must have freed that miserable...
I've got so many things going on now. Look at all this.
Such is his end.
Jesus.
A tragedy prologue.
Yeah, and yeah, a lot of the VTuber stuff, it really is, it's kind of another section of furryism stuff where they're like, let's do some heinous fucking art, you know, and then big jiggle physics. It's a bit of fun. The idea was to create a persona and create, like, hide your identity if that's what you want, but very quickly that stuff just becomes insane. Most of them have, like, wolf ears, fox ears, dragon tails, whatever. And anything with tails these days, I know it sounds messed up and it is what it is. It's pretty much got to do with like butt play, butt plug stuff, like tails on butt plugs and that. I know that sounds crazy, but it is true. That's why they're doing it. They don't want to be this animal. They want to see what you're going to do to it. And those things might start off innocent, but I don't think there's a single person out there that hasn't dabbled into some heinous stuff. So it's probably best just not to fucking give it attention at all. Especially when I'm seeing such a fucking young base get into that stuff. It's like, no! It's like, what the fuck? Oh, you find out quick enough what the hell's going on. You let the mask slip very easy on the little discords and stuff. Look at Dr. Disrespect and all that. Shits. I don't know what it is, man. You might call it a mask, but it's what it is, man. They just let all their heinous shit come out. So just being normal human being. Go to a fucking strip club or go somewhere there, you know, where you can live out all that stuff. Don't put it out online, for Christ's sake. Stupid. We've come to an age in internet where it's just disaster. People have to have their life story out there and all that stuff. You no longer can just have a life. Everything has to be online. Some goofy bastard. Now watch, this will probably be another boss here. Which is insane, but we did clear out this place. Yeah, he took a few attempts, goddammit. Just like the original one as well. Maybe. Was this... No, is this the horse guy again? No. We met this big fucking crazy Chad horse dude. Black Wind King. Oh.
500 years.
Shit, it's more rare to see a human. Maybe.
Now it's grander in scope.
See, Atsuko Tanaka passed away. She was Bayonetta. Yeah, she was a good few voice. She was pretty young as well, right? It's so sad. Rest in peace. We wouldn't have known her. We wouldn't have known her as that. Like, who the fuck's playing Bayonetta in Japanese outside of Japan? You know. I think we know her from some other things, from anime.
But oh yes, I always knew. One day you shall return.
Nice. Yeah, she played Ghost in the Shell. Fucking major. Maybe you guys don't know that one. In a way, like, I want Ghost in the Shell to have its moment again. It will. Definitely boss after boss. I like it. See what you got. Whoa, what the hell's he doing? Or did some spirit boy? Why did they always do that stuff after I've used my power that takes a lot of time? Damn, that's cool. I only gives a fuck about fire damage, does he? God, that's cool. That's cool.
You have ruined everything.
What the fuck? That hit me. That hit. I hate splash damage. It doesn't make any sense. That actually hit me. I wasn't even in the circle. I wasn't even remotely close to it. Did he just fucking heal? You pussy ass bitch. She fucking healed. That really pisses me off. It throws me off the entire fight. I fucking hate splash damage. Such a weak fucking developing combat designer. Excuse. Absolute excuse. It can't be that hard just to come up with a design for a move without having some shit getting hit by wind. Like death by wind? Are we fucking children here? Has your father just fucking farted from across the room? Oh my god, he's still hitting me with the wind on the ground. Come on, bitch. I had this guy dead to right. He probably has a second phase too. Nice. What just happened there? It moved the Monkey King over into the flames and then killed me. I was actually walking away over there to set up a move and it pushed me into it. That is some Dark Souls 2 jank right there. That's crazy. It's starting to feel like Neo now. Where it's just like, hey, have you met this element yet? Like going on a date. What's this do? What did that do? Did that put like a cape on me? That's cool. Ah, every time I do my special move, it turns into this shit. Complete waste of time. I just want to leave and come back now. That's gay. Look at that. Look how far away I am getting hit by that. That's not fun. I always say that's like a dev running out of ideas if we're using elemental shit. Same shit in God of War as well. It's like, oh, fucking Thor Lightning versus Ice. I didn't even do anything with it. Thor Lightning versus Ice, and then they forgot to give us a proper boss fight. What a disappointment Ragnarok was. Ragnarok. Everyone getting tattoos of the Leviathan axe and the fucking. Oh my god. People are such sheep. Let's get a tattoo of this thing before it's even out. You used to get like tattoos of like symbols in different movies and games and that. And you find out later, like, well, they were actually the bad guys. Like, case in point, the Firefly tattoo in Last of Us. Like, you get what? That'd be like getting a tattoo of the wolves, the Liberation Front. Whoa, what happened there? I was supposed to immobilize him. Come on, boy. See, they just don't react very well, do they? Oh, I'm actually on fire, am I? Hatte. Come on, we almost got you. You'd kill these guys first try if it wasn't for wind shockwave shit. Where is he? What's the point of perfect dodging the first time if you're going to get hit by 3 or 4 of the other attacks? Nah, see, so I did a charged heavy there. He didn't even flinch. Didn't even flinch. There's literally no point doing that. That's so disappointing. So that's a whole moveset I can't really use there. That's so disappointing. I perfect dodged and did perfect timing and then queued up the heavy attack and he's just still going. He doesn't even respond to it. Doesn't even respond to it. You feel about as weak as a kitten. I don't need a flinch, but I just need some response. Like, oh, that was a strong attack. Like, what the fuck is the point? I would rather just do my light attacks then. Go for bastards.
I was ascended to deity by one. Who are you to stand against me?
Combat designers, man, it's style over substance. No purpose. It's all good. It's the world we live in. I blame things like Unreal Engine 5, dude. We've such a dumbass reliance on things like that. Like 75,000 particle effects, but you can't get it running at 60 frames. Priorities! Nice. We're already flame on. Shouldn't that kind of negate his flame? Nice. And stand there. Cancel out my attacks. Good lad. Damn. Perfect dodge and don't do shit. Come on, boy. That's my heavy attack. Why doesn't it do anything? Why does he laughs at it? Look at that! I hit him again. He laughs at it. Fucking sucks, man. My moves feel so weak.
You have ruined everything.
I didn't do nothing. Ah, that's two perfect dodges there. We didn't respond. He no response. He's ghosting me. What's he doing now? Is that? That sucks. So the immobilization spell doesn't work when he's doing that. Honest to God, half of my moveset is actually... He actually reacted to it! He finally reacted to it. Nice. Nice. Game over. Yeah, half of my moveset doesn't do anything to him. That sucks. That really sucks. There's so much I'm not going to bother using now. Just use light attacks, light attacks, light attacks. Everything else, you're just getting thrown back. I hate that. I just need a little bit of a response. He finally did it there, but either there's a cooldown or it's just whether they feel they want to load his animation. The fact that you're going to spin up your giant spell and transform into this wolf guy with cool flames and then just... He doesn't even care. That sucks. Stuck in my own animation.
Still think you're rock solid?
Rock solid. Nice. Look at that. Why the fuck doesn't he respond to it? No, we both burn. You are the Black Wind. He seems like an important boss. What's he doing? Ah, it didn't even hit him. Actually, I think it did. There was a little blood splurt off it. It just looks like it doesn't hit him. Sheesh. So if my heavy moves are not doing anything, should I even bother using them? What you got? Jesus! You hear that? When that's 2 perfect dodges. It doesn't matter. Doesn't give a fuck. Ah, he did it again. Ah, you can't. You have to do 5 in a row to get my end of my attack off, you know. Damn! Death by shock damage, don't you love it? Some kind of crack on the ground and you're dead. Shouldn't you get killed by the fucking weapon hitting you instead of some kind of weird fucking crack on the ground? Stupid. So stupid. What is video games anymore? What are you trying to avoid? What are you even dodging? You're not dodging him. You're dodging the crack on the ground. Goofy. Very hard for him to respond to the heavy attacks. I don't even want to do them anymore. You can go have dinner. Why is it so hard to get one developer to create animation cancel? It's something like Bernie is playing Ninja Gaiden. He'll tell you how many times are you able to like jump and roll and get out of the way. Animation cancel is one of the fucking most simple things, but they're so obsessed and so impressed by their own work, the little animation in the moves that none of them do it. Like from software, none of them. It fucking drives me nuts. Basic thing I ask her. If you have a 4 or 5 hit streak, for the love of Christ, let me cancel out of it for some dumbass magic weapon art, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just got hit from the front and the side at the same time. From the front to the back. See, no response. That's a full heavy attack on him there. Come on, respond to us. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Heavy attack in his face, right to the dome. He doesn't care. What a legend. The hell is your brain made of? If he didn't respond to a light attack, I'd be like, that's fine, you know. This is motherfucking heavy attack. There you go, he fucking finally responds. It's very selective though. That one's so hard. He hit me while he got up off the ground there. Crazy! He's definitely kicking my ass. Sheesh. Oh. Mid dodge. I love when you're dodging and then they load the contact hit. So you'll be like mid-roll, like rolling over in a curled ball, and then it'll just stand up straight so you can get hit. I swear they're all designed by the same people. It's like one dude running around making them all. Fuck. So stupid. Why are we failing and trying to copy each other so much that we're forgetting some basic understanding of how fucking video games are? Now I accidentally healed. God damn it. If I was a game developer, I'd be out making something brand new. But I've spoken to indie devs. They're so scared, you know. They're like, we can make our pet projects, our passion projects, and guess what? No one will buy them. They want the same shit, and they're so right. People's buying habits. They would rather 50,000 fucking farming sims and 50,000 fucking Souls likes. I get that, and that's why there's so many dumbass hero shooters. I think we can all agree how very fucking bored of hero shooters we are. I couldn't give a rat's toss about Concord. Shit, I don't even care about Marvel Rivals, but I'll give it a fucking whack. I don't care about it, you know? It's like, not done nothing for me. It's another fucking hero shooter times 60. Oh, what reach! Come on, little snake boys. Where is he?
Such are the deeds of you monkeys. But you still think you are better than us.
Damn! Too perfect. Not good enough. Too fast, too furious. Nice.
I was ascended to deity by one. Who are you to stand against me?
Come on, you little shithead. Ah, he never does tree.
Ruined everything.
Damn, I get him about half to quarter left. I can't beat him. He's tough. I'm not giving up. Just getting really aggroed from the weirdness. What is the point of perfect if I'm just gonna get smacked in the face? Come on, you little shit. Ah. Come on. Ah. Fucking end it, Monkey King. Ah. Ah. Oh, he survived that. That guy's got a dome inside of his dome. Jesus. Yeah, he was good.
You have some cheap tricks.
This is the guy talking about throwing wind and fire at people. I'm the one with cheap tricks. At least I fight with honor. You have to turn into a ball of farts to actually beat me. Complete with some, what looks like poo particles. What the hell, sir? This floating pink guy. Yeah, he seemed important.
It's not hard to learn.
If you're gonna do the magic shit, at least like once or twice, or leave it to the end.
Didn't help him much.
Jeez.
But what he left here could surely help us.
Yeah, there's no forgiving from software for that. Every boss in the DLC had magic. Oh. We had another... Is this a new spell? Cloud Step. Cool. We had a... yeah, usually it just lets you kind of do a double jump, but this one lets you disperse into the mist. Nice. We had a spell where you could like... It was like four... You transform into 4 different Monkey Kings into Wukong. They would all attack at the same time. That'll be a good one. But yeah, if the game is starting off with magic, you know, we did have it pretty early. Like, oh god, I think it might have some iframes when you jump too, because I noticed sometimes I'll do the jump off the head, the little step, like Sekiro, and you'll miss some things. That's definitely left from Elden Ring. I think instead of learning from things like Bloodborne and that, all of these devs are going to learn from Elden Ring. And it's the worst thing to happen. Because I would argue, like, it's probably one of the most impressive games in terms of scope. But they are fast asleep when it comes to creativity. Like, it's just Dark Souls 4. That's not a bad thing. I'll be here if they ever do a fucking Elden Ring 2 and 3 and Dark Souls 4 and 5 and 6. I don't give a fuck. But there's diminishing returns. And it's very obvious. It's hard to talk about that stuff because the fan base is so volatile. Because you've got, on one side of it, you got the newcomers, you know, kind of like what happened with Animal Crossing and stuff. And that's how I feel those fans are, you know. new people coming into Elden Ring. They're the new Animal Cross fans. They won't play other games from software. You know, you maybe get a 10% attachment rate to the rest of the fandom. You know, the rest of the games. Everyone else just moves on to the new thing. But you know, those are the people you don't make video games for. Do you know what I mean? These are the featherweight fans that are here and gone, casuals. But they'll make things easier, more tutorials, all that stuff, more approachable. That's what's going to happen. It sends the wrong message. Fucking shocks. Because I don't like gatekeeping. I want these people to play. But when you're dealing with a TikTok generation that drop things as soon as they're finished listening to them, what the fuck would you ever want to make things for them, you know? You don't try and appease that audience. Hell no. They're just angry little prepubescents, you know? Mentally malnourished, that's what I like to call them. Could do with a bit of brain food, but they'd rather fucking watch TikTok all day. Doom scrolling. Now we have everything: TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, they're all the same. Fuck! Nice, will this lead to chapter 2? Will this lead to a new area? Trailers kind of spoiled it, but I did see like a cool deserty area. So let's try this new cloud step. Oh, and do they attack the dummy then, do they? That's cool! So it's a decoy. Nice. Yeah, when I think cloud step, I think of like double jumping. Now, this game is extremely ambitious, same as Stellar Blade. Like, Stellar Blade is more, definitely more hack and slash, right? It's closer to this as well. And they're both so ambitious, and it's really impressive, good for them. But you can also see how thinly veiled it is, you know? Right, you peer behind the curtain very, very quickly, and you see, like, oh, the performance is falling apart. Oh, this moveset, the hitboxes are a disaster, you know, that kind of way. And there's nothing wrong with that. We learn, you know, we learn from that. But I have to be honest about it too, you know. Yeah, a lot of it is like human error, like we go through. Same with devs too. But when you play games so early, like I do, you, especially these last like 5 to 10 years, you really are just a walking playtester. It's like everyone's like, oh yeah, we fixed the bosses in Elden Ring. We balanced. There's nerfed Radon and all that, or this and that. And you're like, what about the people who got it in the first month? You just suffer in silence. Too late now. It really does not make me want to go back. It's like, and even I see now in modern stuff, people are like, oh yes, you get the game now, you know, if it's on Epic, but I'll play it on Steam and it'll be the better version, or Xbox and PlayStation. Like, how is that going to feed the industry? You're playing fucking, you know, childish games, Billy No Mates. What's that going to do for the industry? Nothing, you know? You'll go to sleep with your plastic box while Sony shuts down or something, you know? It's like, well, PlayStation win. They won, you know? Like, yeah, they did. They won the whole way to fucking bankruptcy court and liquidation while you sit there, argue over a piece of plastic that will never love you, no matter how many times you stick your dick into the fucking fan ports. I'm sorry. And this controller, it might fit up your ass one day, but don't do that. Like, don't spend time online looking at these idiots, because I swear to God, right now they're trying to go after Monster Hunter Wilds because of one of the characters, and they found out, whoopsie, it was actually from one of the storybooks and it's not in the game, because people make novelizations of games and stuff, you know, and they went after the wrong crowd. Because if you want to know about, you know, passionate almost to a stubborn level, it's the Monster Hunter guys. Holy shit. So they tore this guy down. He's been on this weird thing where they're like, he's pretending to be fighting for like gaming rights, but reality it's just hoarding a whole lot of racists and then trying to feed them into a GoFundMe. It's hilarious. And then on the other side of it, you know, as bad as those guys are, that kind of toxic shit that's in gaming, you've got the other side of it as well. The heavy left, you know? The fucking nose-piercing, multicolored morons that are trying to inject politics. They're like the ex-journalists turned activists, you know? And I'm not on either side. I hate both of them. I wish they would fuck off. When I was a kid, the less we knew, the better. We just played video games, you know? The true OG days, the Capcom God days, you know? Nowadays, it's just two dumbasses on both sides, and they're playing tug of war, but there's a cliff on either side of them, you know. So whoever wins, I just want to snap the rope and have both of them run off the cliff. That's how I feel, because they don't give anything towards the video game industry. They don't give anything towards the passion. They don't even play games. One side, like I said, are like fucking journalist, activist morons, you know. Didn't get their job at Washington Post, and now they gotta talk shite. And on the other side, you've got grown-ass men who are probably going through a divorce because no one wants to fucking listen to that shit, you know. Or they're going through a midlife crisis or whatever. Or maybe they're an ex-developer. I was talking about that during Gamescom. Like, this is... If you want to see what a developer looks like, this is what it is. It's not a bad thing. You just need to understand that these are 47-year-old women or men in their 50s that are making games for 10 to 12-year-olds that don't have a clue. It's not a bad thing. It's just, like, have you ever had, like, a boomer, out-of-touch mom or dad or uncle, and you're like, okay. And you get a zoomer kid, you know, they're kind of toxic on both sides, right, you know? People blame ageism or they blame this and that, and you're like, well, no, not really. It's just an age generational difference. Cool, alteration. Now we can do different stuff with this. This game is fucking insane. I love it. Yeah, it just needs good old bit of hard work put into it. Not that they haven't worked hard over the last 5 years, but as time goes on and you start to make a video game and you know it's going to be 3 years, 5 years, guess what happens in those lovely 3 to 5 years? Not to mention, like, your company maybe losing value or running out of money. The whole industry has moved on, maybe a whole generation. So what you might have wanted to make back then is not any good anymore. Not to mention, people might be fucking bored of it. Take, for instance, Concord, right? Concord just came out. I know. Anybody talking about it? Anybody playing it? No. I'll wait. I'll hold my breath and wait and tell me how many people are playing that game right now. That is a game that they've admitted they shouldn't have done that. They've said they've worked on it for 8 years. What little game came out 8 years ago? It was around 2016. Very important time. I kind of started YouTube and that, but it was a very big change. Something happened around that time. It was like toxic YouTubers and streamers and everything. But yeah, Overwatch came out. So, they started making Concord. And if you wondered if it was an Overwatch clone, that kind of answers that. I don't know why you would reveal that to anybody. But guess what also happened in those 8 years? We've had 75,000 Overwatch clones. Even Overwatch 2 is considered shite. They've fucked it up. But they can fix it. So you're now pushing into a market that is already drowned and oversaturated, and also kind of generally hated by the masses of kind of the brain deads. I play Fortnite, trust me. I play it because it's like half addictive. I could not give a shit about it. I argue about it more than I do play it. And I know what's there, you know. The decoy. I know what's there. But when you get to see that kind of brain rot in those communities of online gaming, you start to see, like, no one should be making video games for these people. They're not well in the head, you know. They haven't touched grass in ages. Thousands of hours. And no matter what game it is, it doesn't matter if it's Warzone or whatever, they're really bad. Really bad. Just there to milk money out of. Now it's like, what rapper/celebrity can we get in our game? Yay! Snoop Dogg coming to Battle Royale. Nicki Minaj's butt, but not the rest of her, just her butt. You can play as a giant butt in fishnet tights running around in Warzone. It's so crazy what's become, but the whole thing is like boiled down into a giant mess. Jamesh, accidental heal. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Overwatch free, Concord's 40. Exactly. So that makes it completely dead on arrival. Second, it's like a poor man's Guardians of the Galaxy. Would I have played it if it was single player? Absolutely, because we need more of that kind of idea. Instead, they went down the stupid mistake of just fucking dumbassery. Let's make another 1,000 Battle Royale and MOBA shooters and stuff. The thing, like, with the new Valve game coming out, it's got Valve behind it. People will just play those Valve games because it's Valve. People still play Team Fortress 2, for fuck's sake, you know. And then the other one is Marvel Rivals. I wonder what that's got going for it, you know. Do I need to even fucking say? People will literally, there's kids, as you know, they're barely saying their first word and they can play anything got to do with Marvel and DC, you know. So it has that. Concord has none of that going for it. So I feel bad for the team. Like, I still think if the average dev time has gone from 2 to 3 years to 5 to 6, I still think the actual work put into it is around 3 years. Because we've seen this with sequels. Look at Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, and many other stuff like that, you know. The reason it takes 6 years is because maybe they're creating a new engine, and if they're not, things are changing in the industry, or there's a new generation. Like, look at the difference between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. There's fuck all difference there, right? They've added, like, little island, little pieces of poo in the air, and then a whole depth that nobody seems to like. I liked it. I didn't like the story bit down there, but I liked the idea, but it was actually the entire map flipped upside down. It was kind of cool. But yeah, we needed more stuff to do down there, but it was still kind of cool. But yeah, that one took like 5-6 years, and they technically used the same engine, same idea, same assets and everything, so I feel like that was them just trying to make that work. Try to make it work. Oh, I was looking for something here and I went on a mad rant, sorry. What the fuck was it? Ah, shit. It was like being able to spin. Where is it? Deflect and move at the same time. Where are you at? Was it here? Mobile spin. There we go. It's because the video didn't show me that part. That's what I wanted. Sorry about that. Yeah, I get ranty and passionate about this stuff because I fucking am passionate about it. It's a big difference to me, like, creating a fucking YouTube video or bullshitting for views, you know? That's not what I'm doing. Alright, this is what I want this. Now we can move forward. I think if you level this up even more, you can, also... Oh, he wants me to do that? Okay. He wants me to do cloud steps so they'll shoot that. That's pretty clever. Yeah, cloud step always made me think of, like, little... I thought maybe we could ride around on the cloud. Oh, shit! Big Mac Daddy Cyclops game. Yeah, I enjoyed Stellar Blade a lot. Like, I think, in terms of my Game of the Year stuff that's kind of making me think out loud right now, things that I'm going to be on my shortlist, you know, it'll be things like, you know, Banishers Ghost of New Eden was really, really surprisingly fun. And I played a few games that kind of are reminiscent of that too, you know. Like, oh, this is... Like, Flintlock had that kind of Banishers feel to it. Nice, I love that everybody's getting hit by them. It's cool. You know what's cool is when I hit them out of the cloud, it does immense damage. So that's something that I think I might look into. This is very hard to do with so many archers around. You know how much I love mages and archers. Ah, full dodger. Because I can now move while I'm doing this spin. I suppose that. Is that... Maybe I'm just supposed to hold it down. There we go. Stupid Cyber Surge. Yeah, definitely add accidental heals to it. What's interesting about the heals in this is it's just... The gourd is a giant, like, liquid thing. So you don't know how many you can actually hit. Freestyler! Is he a Cyclops? No, he's more like a bull. Nice! Oh my god, we flattened his arse. Okay, see, look, we're getting so many moves. Good stuff. Yeah, trust me, when they said this is like a 40-hour game and then mix that with 100 plus for platinum, I believe them. Like, I do think there's going to be big ears. How do I get up there? I don't think I ever get up there. Don't like archers. I don't like anything that's overtly ranged in a non-ranged game, you know. If I have spells and things and archery to shoot back, so be it. Like, I can't really complain too much. But, yeah. If there's not, like this, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, if I upgrade it enough, it says that you can probably send... No, maybe it didn't say I could send them back. Come on, you little shite. No, I thought you were meant to use this staff spin for parrying. I don't think so. Am I supposed to be able to get this guy at all? Can I get up there? No. But yeah, these guys definitely... I think they went like from having 40 on the team to like nearly 400 over time. And then like when Sony kind of came on board, I said it creates an expectation, and Sony kind of come in and is like, well, have you tried doing this instead of that and this and that? And it can be really bolster and help a team, you know, and it can be very, like, it can be overwhelming too, you know. It's like all the big boys at Sony. The same thing happened with Stellar Blade. If you go back, go look up the trailer for Project Eve. Look at the state of her face. Look at that. I showed a few trailers for it too. And this was like early Stellar Blade, and it was disaster looking, you know. And then Sony came in, budgets came in and that. And they do help with these things, and they give them that AAA polish, you know. I said the same when Nintendo used to have the Nintendo seal of approval. But, you know, this isn't the ICE team from Naughty Dog. This isn't Sony in-house. It's a big difference. So once you peel back that layer, you're like, this is still a AA posing as a AAA. You know, if you want to boil it down to stupid shit like this whole nonsense with AA, AAA, and even quadruple A. God damn it, Ubisoft, you're so stupid. They actually called Skull and Bones quadruple A, and then you got Microsoft going in on that. I'm like, put out a game first before you put a fucking seal of approval on it, you know? Like Perfect Dark being quadruple. To me, the only thing that could ever mean, like, why is it AAA, quadruple A at this point, is that how much money they've invested in it. And honestly, these days, especially movies and games, a budget of 100 million doesn't equate to quality anymore. It just doesn't. You have to have a good dev team. There's a lot of fucking failings out there. It doesn't create magic polish, you know what I mean? It doesn't create magic ray tracing. Well, we will see that this generation and the rest of the Switch's generation, Switch 2, you know, where they're really pushing for that deep learning, super sampling and all this. So like AI frame rate generation and resolution generation, and it's going to be like such a MacGuffin, you know. It's a really clever way of going like, this is 4K. Like right now they're trying to say this was 4K 60, and it's not. It's barely 2K, and that's on quality. It's checkerboard, which was another thing they tried to use during the PS4 and now PS5 generation. Checkerboard resolution is where they basically render half of the resolution, and it's checkerboard because it looks like a chessboard, right, or a checkerboard, whatever. So all these squares, so every second square is rendered, and then the rest is of a much lower resolution, maybe 900p, and then it kind of tricks your eyes, it kind of tricks your brain a little bit, you know, for better or for worse. These are all just sneaky little things, and then things like chromatic aberration, motion blur, and all the rest hide that very well. Hence why it's all turned on by default, you know. Like, I am not a game developer, so I could be wrong on these things, but I mean, enough time has passed, and I've been playing them for 30 years that I can see what's going on, you know. Alright, this could be the big chapter ending boss. Cool, we got this gorgeous temple. This game is beautiful, but you see, like, what they've lacked in some of the more linear areas, they've made up in fidelity of, you know, the smoke and the clouds are gorgeous. Yeah, all the trees and the foliage and the lighting is just top notch. But you know, it's one little laneway sometimes, so it's up to you what you think. I will tell you though, this is my type of game where it's just constant bosses, you know. There's not enough meat for everybody. Come on, motherfucker. You get like 5-10 enemies, boss. 5-10 enemies. That could be every 5 minutes. See, I feel bad for the Concord guys, but I don't see that surviving a year. They made it a single player thing, I would have loved it. The Black Bear, yeah, we heard mention of this guy. Bring it! Clearly some guy transformed into it. This notion of calling things like Black Wind, Black Bear, there's a reason for that. It's not what you think. It could be some kind of a demon or something, I don't know. Let's get all our goodies going fast. See, can we poison? It's harder to poison these guys cause. Oh, nice. Because of them. Oh, that just immediately gets rid of that, does it? Okay. Damn! Smack the big old bear booty. Is it bear booty or is it bear booty? A booty's bear. How about you guys? Like here's me like rambling on about stuff going on in the industry, and you're like, dude, don't care, don't want to care, want to play a game. What do you guys think? Like, do you notice any of that kind of shite in your day-to-day stuff, or are you more kind of wanting to just relax, not think about all that stuff? You care about that kind of stuff? It's just want to play a game, and it's all about escapism, and I'm there too. That's what I want too, for God's sake. Burn the bear! Heavy attack, follow dodge, heavy attack. Okay. I saw that. Cool, what's he doing? Oh shit, he's a flame boy too? Oh, horrible slowdown there. He's on fire, but he's midair. What the hell? Nice, nothing like getting ran over by a lump of wind or something. Great job. What am I dodging? Poop. Flying poop. Damn, I'm getting wrecked by it, whatever it is. Can you stop? Yeah, I'm getting wrecked. That's the last of my health. Oh, nice. Quick little swipe there and it's over. Oh, yes, he's gonna be a tough boy. Ooh. Nice. Black sashed spear in hand, leather boots in stride, eyes aglow like gold, the black wings king. Alright. Make sure all of them are as consistent as the first, as the last. What the fuck were they thinking? Yeah, it just completely breaks the snakes now. And they just disappear then. What a waste. What a waste of, like, the points I put into that. The waste of time and levels and... It's shocking. No way of reading down fucking shit. Disappointed! Yeah, see, then he goes early, so I wonder about using this guy. Does that secretly make him go fucking apeshit? Go into flame mode early. Sometimes I'll get him to stay as normal bear. Pretty much for half the fight, you know? Camera's hideous. I was like stuck inside of him there. It's like, oh, this shit again. Fuck my life. I hate this fucking thing. Why am I still on fire? Why was I on fire there? I don't know. I don't know about this fucking boss fight. Okay, he never hit me. Gay. I'm just catching fire. What the hell happened there? Ah! The fucking fourth time he's done this. This wind stuff has got to stop, my dude. I fucking dodged there like I always did. Come on! Nice. Yeah, screw that. Great boss fight ruined by stupid wind nonsense. That's so disappointing. What is with developers going in and single-handedly destroying something so cool? One move can spoil the whole thing. It's like taking the shit on an apple pie, you know? From Software are one of the worst for doing it as well. Look at Radon. Oh, pretty cool. Oh, let's do flashbang heavenly shit that's never been in the game before. It's always the magic that does it because it's unpredictable, pointless, and unknowable hitboxes. Take a breath, go back in and see what's fair, what's not, what's necessary, and what's not. Don't ruin a good boss fight over style. Do some backflips outside instead of ruining your boss fight. Backflips for style. I'm sure you were. I think he was one of the big godly stone statues that we were fighting against in the start of the game.
No matter how daring he
was just poison.
He had not the nerve to harm the great sage.
Oh yeah.
There must be someone else pulling all the strings.
Exactly, and this thing is eerie.
Whether it's like Liza P or Wolong or Flintlock or fucking all the crazy Team Ninja stuff, Neos and that, Rise of the Rowan, they all try and one-up each other, and they fail to realise that it's lost the fun factor. The flames wasn't a problem, none of that was a problem, just that wind, that weird wind. And it caused the same issue in the other boss too. Oh well, fuck it. It's done is done, but yeah, that's a kind of a imperfect boss. Fun, and then just someone went back and ruined it. Oh, there'll be more where that came from. It's still early days. There'll be more nonsense bosses. If I get my shit rocked by an attack, you're like, oh well, could have done better, bad timing. If you're getting rocked by an invisible fart flying through the air, there's not really much I can do about that, I'm sorry. This is a different art style. Nice. Why has he got a back scratcher? It's a good question. I think it's one of those like Zen garden things, you know, where they have the little rocks in the sand and they do spirals around them. This is nice. It's better than what From Software would do. Lazy motherfuckers. 2 or 3 different fucking cutscenes for an entire game. Call it a day. Look at this, using different art styles, different animators, different artists. It's like an old tale of the bear that helped the whelp. Yeah, there's little lessons in Taoism and Taoism. Get your yings and your yangs. As more and more I play these type of games, the more I see that. I couldn't probably design a better boss fight myself, like I probably couldn't, you know. But I sure as fuck wouldn't put that garbage in it, you know. I've got a high fucking detector of garbage. And some of these movesets are garbage. I don't understand why everything has to have magic as well. Just in every fucking game, you know. It's ridiculous. That might be what his human form looked like. I was enjoying the shit out of that, like where he was jumping around, flaming the area. It's like, hell yes. And then 4 of that moveset, holy Christ. Goofy bastards. Imagine the poor bastard had to like design the lock on the camera, the hitbox of the fart, all the little art stuff around it. And just knowing that you fucked up a good boss fight. Dang. It's like that one dude on the team, you know, bringing everyone else down. Come on, man. This is so beautiful, see? People kind of look down on hand-drawn stuff, and I can't understand it. It's like the CGI practical argument all over again. Practical effects always beat CGI. Give a fuck what anyone says. Even the great CGI like of Avatar and that. Who gives a fuck, man? Blue, giant, lion, skinny, tail sex people. Give me practical effects any day of the week. Everyone walking around a soundstage or talking in a voice booth over actual acting in the moment and actual practical effects. There's no contest. Most of these actors are now speaking out about it. Ian McKellen, like, said he was in tears during The Hobbit because he was talking to an apple, you know, he was talking to a ball on a stick. Like, how do we get so far? And like, the budgets are bigger than they were back then when we were using practical effects. And this was stuff like they would make models. There's like a picture of like James Cameron painting the backdrop for some movies that he was doing, you know. And now he's like Mr. CGI. Where's the money going? It's money laundering. No way, right? Glorified tech demo, yep. That was the only good thing about Way of Water. Yeah, Jesus. The same with the Avatar as well. I just want the stories to be better, that's all. Everything else will look after itself. The team are obviously working hard. We need better stories. He really is. I said this at the start of when Way of the Water. I was like, is he just going to go through all the elements? That's all he's going to do. Way of the Water, Age of Fire, Stank of Wind or something. It's just all he's going to do. It's such basic baby Dr. Zeus type shit, you know. Like, now they met the water people. Tomorrow we're going to see the fire people. And it'll be Earth. Just give me a good story. I don't give a fuck about anything else. It's different for gaming. I want gameplay, hence the name game, you know. Movies, I'm kind of sat there scratching my balls, eating some popcorn, hopefully not in the same hand, you know. So I want story. Fuck. Nice, so that was the end of chapter 1. Yeah, nice big boss at the end. Christ, it was like most bosses, I could have had him in the first couple of goes and then just getting screwed over by a weird mechanic in the game. It is what it is. There was more story and love put into that cutscene than probably that boss fight. That's me being dead honest. Isn't it weird how they all fall into the same mistakes? That's why I always make that weird comment of like, are they hiring the same people? It's weird. How could you be possibly making the same mistake over and over again? Whether it's from Software or Team Ninja. You might be, and you'd say like, oh, maybe it's you making the same mistakes, Cyber. Definitely, like some timing or being greedy, absolutely. But I'm up against a big fucking black cloud of smoke, wind. What the fuck are we talking about here? Or the next game, it's like flashbang holy magic that didn't exist in the game. On the next game, it's like fire and earth bursting out of the ground. Can't we just, you know, the sword in my hand and the staff in yours, can we just fight, you know? Like, fucking hell. Jesus. What's funny is, I would argue that even with all its magical bullcrap with the Force, the Star Wars Souls-likes in Jedi Survivor and in Fallen Order kind of get it more right, because yeah, you've got the Force bullshit going on, but outside of that, and that has its own rules, it's pretty, and you don't really come up against anyone really using the Force against you too much, you know. Which you could see it in like Force Unleashed and stuff. You could, because those kind of like being 360 games and that, things were a little bit more different back then. So it's just like boom, poof, boom, but you don't know what you're blocking against, or you know. But yeah, those later games, think they did a fucking great job on that. It really was just saber against saber and staff and stuff like that, you know. That is what it is. I'll always have. I love these type of games, but I'll always have my little hiccups with them. Just not difficult in a normal understanding of it, you know. You're dying to bullshit magic and wind and effects, and lightning. I hate lightning in games as well. It's like, what are you doing? Force lightning, a bit different. It's kind of coming out of your hand, but lightning where you just put a staff in the air and it just calls down from around, or coming out of the ground sometimes. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? But yeah, I think it is a product of a normal modern game where you've got devs who want 4K 60 flashy bang bang fucking effects, whereas the gameplay side of it has slowly become an afterthought, especially on the Western dev side of stuff. Like, you want a cinematic God of War game, right? Yeah, sure. Fucking bullshit. Daddy's therapy. Daddy-son therapy. Then you've got fucking, you know, the likes of Telltale and Life is Strange, which do great story, thank God, but my God. Is there 10% gameplay in there sometimes? Maybe? Shit. Thank God the story is so good. But some of the other ones don't get away with that so much. You gotta fucking meet them in the middle somewhere. The gameplay is not always combat, like platforming can be great, and even types of puzzle solving too, but a nice generous mix of everything is good. The amount of walking simmers that have arrived since the start of Walking Dead, say 2012. Jesus Christ, you can't fucking swing a cat without bumping into a walking sim. Like, even some of that new Life is Strange stuff, I'm right on the level, dude. I don't know, like Lost Records and Life is Strange double exposure, I don't know. I'm getting heavy, like teeny bopper fucking shit, like Rivendell or whatever that was called, Riverdale, fucking Emmerdale, huh? And all that shit. I'm getting heavy vibes of that. It's like, do you remember when it was about like cool storylines and powers and stuff? I remember. Now for some reason we're just fucking around. Needs to be more about little love stories and that. Like, I guarantee you, Lost Records, there's going to be one of them being a lesbian relationship, and then the same with like Max as well. We don't even know what's going on with Chloe there. Those are kind of like Telltale as well. I kind of give it a sort of pass because they are so good, you know. But just like From Software, they've created an ilk. They've created a whole genre into themselves, and Christ almighty, you maybe find half a dozen of them that are decent. You're like, didn't you say you played 50 of them? I'm like, yeah. That's not good. Half a dozen out of 50, 6 out of 50? Jeez. It's not good enough. This is nice as well. See, look, give me more of this. We got beautiful tales being told in scrolls and tapestry. We're getting hand-drawn cutscenes. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That will separate you from being another From Software clone. That ends nice. Okay, sure you want to proceed. I wonder, maybe you can't go back, and you know, that's okay. Nice. Yeah, sucks. I didn't feel like I was dying to the fire or his attacks at all. I was just dying to win. That really sucks. That's when I kind of like sit back and like, I can't fucking do this. I can't honestly say that I can beat this boss legit anymore because of the state of that move. He did it 4 times, little bastard. When I go through that kind of stuff, I'm like, alright, we're getting heated, we're just talking bullshit. And then you're like, well, I have to say what I'm going through right now, you know, the emotions and the disappointment. God damn, yeah, I told you, yeah, look, desert. Now we're talking. Yeah, I kind of put this game up there with Stellar Blade. In every good way and bad way that you take that. They're AA games masquerading as AAA, and it's very impressive. But it's got trouble everywhere, you know. Go on, look at this guy. Got these headless monks. Now, where's he singing from? Don't you ask such a personal question as that. Have you ever said people singing from their butthole chuggers? We've already seen a double boss as well. Holy shit. Got a good bit of texture pop in there. Good old PlayStation 5. Nothing quite like it. Good old Unreal Engine.
I reckon I got an idea why you've come here, my friend.
My god, that accent's like Irish Chinese or something. That was weird. Reckon.
Haste makes waste. I'll lend you.
Where is he singing from exactly?
Watch your step, eh?
I suppose if as a team, if you don't reach for the sky, what's the point of making a game at all, right? But I have to be critical where I should be critical, you know? That's fucking cool. It's like a Red Dead Redemption moment. Go on! Oh shit. So he must have died to all these, he's got all to these arrows and he's brought them back to try again. They're like shooting all the way down here. Holy god. Nice, so into the desert we go. Lovely, lovely. Now it seems like, are there boar people? Yeah, if you want to put yourself up there with fucking From Software, and you'll be judged accordingly. But yeah, I think, like, I've moved on nearly. The end of Elden Ring, to me, almost feels like From Software's next chapter, if not last chapter, honestly. I sense such a tiredness and a creatively spent, you know? And I'm also kind of, they need to, you know, move into the new generation, grow up a little bit, get a better engine. That engine is old, it's fucking demon soul. If you've got like there's a few invisible walls there. If you've got like Blue Point making your graphical art style look better, that's bad. And then their storytelling is just fucking god awful. It was fun for a while during, you know, Bloodborne and Dark Souls series, but now it's just, we're being stupid and archaic for the sake of it. Waiting for dumbasses like, you know, Vati Vidi and all that to make his buck off it. So you can understand the story. I think that kind of reflects pretty badly on the game if you have to go through 99.9% of fucking YouTube videos and lore and wikis and stuff. It's getting a bit stupid. Just tell a fucking story. Because that's the problem, is the story itself. They're fantastic, you know. They're deeply, deeply flawed, like most god stories, you know. Like the gods are worse people than we are. I like that. I like that concept because it's so true. We see gods as like these fucking infallible beings, you know, omnipotent, can do no wrong. It's like, no, they're dumbasses. They give in to violence and greed and animalistic tendencies and that, same as us. That's what I like about those. Nearly every one of From Software's games is about how fucked up a god is, how afraid they are of losing their power, and the drastic things they'll do to hold on to it. So I like that. So just tell it like a fucking normal game, you know? Couple cutscenes, job done. They tell it through their items, and that was fine, you know. 2009. It's time to move on. Time to grow the fuck up. But I think the success of Elden Ring is going to create a horrible kind of wrong message from Software. It's like, this is what we want. 15 more just like this. Hold on. The froggies are back. Nice. I think there's like a snowy area too. From the sounds of it, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it seems like we were given some kind of falcon. No, what was it? It was like a little red herring or what's that little... A cardinal. It looked like a cardinal. You know those red cardinals? See this? Craving eyes. A glimpse reveals the foe's might. A talent tilts to an unfair fight. Identifies the Ogwais that bear spirits. Okay. Looks like a cardinal. And see the way there's like fucking 5? Could that be each chapter? Who knows? We'll see. That's what I'm guessing. Come on, my little frog guys. So yeah, that only way to fix that bear guy is to either remove that entire moveset, or at least just do it once, or try and, I don't know, try and make it easier to see the fucking wind, or tighten up the hitbox. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just a dumbass playing it. I don't know even the beginnings of how to fix this stuff. But I sure know what is fun and fair and what's not. And that's just nonsense, you know. That's why I get disappointed in that. I'm like, you're so close. You're basically like Icarus, man. You're flying close to the sun. And you're really making some fucking Game of the Year style. Like, I don't even give a fuck about that. I'd rather a game have 5 years of legs than winning a stupid Game of the Year award. Who gives a fuck? Give it 5 years of sales or something, you know, like crazy sales. Like, people are pissed now because it has like 2 million people playing it, right? Oh, here we go. Now we got lightning shit. See, you see how it lets itself down? You see how these games do this? You're over reliant on flashy bullshit. It has nothing got to do with timing, skill, melee, anything. Did I not just mention lightning coming out of the ground and air a minute ago? You can predict this shit. I mean, if it's got to do with the lore, so be it. Your little fantastical stuff. They look like little naked mole rats. What difference does it make when I'm trying to play your video game versus avoiding stupid shit in the sky? You can make a lore or a story idea for any type of magic. It takes 2 seconds. Have you seen J.K. Rowling writing that piss? Bitch looks like she fucking, you know, created wizards and witches. See what she's doing now? Dumbass. Ever since these fucking British riots and the whole Olympic stuff, all these police forces in UK, France, a lot of European places, they've decided, fuck it, we're now gonna hold people, you know, legally responsible for the shit they say online. And that's pretty brave, because I don't think that's kind of wholly fair in a world of doxing, identity theft, impersonators, you name it. Alright, I got another frog boss. So all these 80 bosses, I'm gonna probably take a venture at maybe 60 of them are only original. The rest are duplicates. Guess what other game did that exactly the same? Elden Ring! Elden Ring also has loads and loads of lovely bosses. So he's a lightning frog instead of poison frog. What the hell is wrong with video games? Where's the originality anymore? Give him another colour palette and move on, huh? This guy's got fucking health for days. You want fire, bitch? Wonder what the water affect with fire. Doesn't seem to. Stop, drop, and roll, asshole. Oh, he's got electric shockwaves. Dude, they're just doing the same thing for everything. Look at that, lightning. Ooh, this is gonna be a trek of a game. Holy shit. All the shit that Flintlock got, and I would argue that is one of the most well done, balanced games. Like, Jesus Christ. Talk about fun. Like, you could easily break it, you could easily level up and go crazy with it. Or you could just play it, rush through it. What's that? That's weird. That's because we didn't have anywhere else to rest, is it? We're already seeing this. It's a tale as old as time. Old Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest did it too. But those were RPGs, which is vastly different. Now, they call these action RPGs. And if we didn't know, every game under the sun is called RPG now. Great, we've lost all meaning of the word RPG. No, they're not RPGs. Not in the traditional sense. And this, really, you don't level up your stats or anything. Level up your skill tree, but not stats, so I wouldn't even call it an RPG. It's just good old hack and slash. Come on, boy. How the hell do you start off with that? Ah, I hate that kicked you out of it. Damn, you can't even move. And then you just one shot. Wow. Wham! I can't even move. I wonder, is all the water electrified or something? I don't know. Don't know. He might not be worth fighting. Good lord. So just gonna do this now. We're gonna have ice spells later on and fire spells later on. Is that it? Is that all there is to do? That all the devs can come up with anymore? Good lord. Ah. You play as many games as I have and you just start to see the same patterns over and over again. You need fucking fun. That's why I'll play 99% fucking indie games in the future. I'm telling you. I wanted Call of Duty 57 and fucking make it, Michelle. Do a better job. I've said it from the beginning. I want them to split up Activision and let Raven do their own thing. Let Treyarch and them can stay there. They're the only ones that do a good job anyway. But yeah, Sledgehammer, Raven, Toys Revolver, they're kind of gone now. Vicarious Visions, High Moon Studios. For the love of Christ, let them get back and do that good shit that they were doing. Wonderful devs, completely sequestered away to work on the shite. The shite. Come on. Proper styling. Jesus. Oh, that's wow. That's a lightning spell that was honing in on me. You can't make this shite up, I swear to God. I have to deal with frogs casting spells. Do you see a magic wand or a staff anywhere now? Tell me how he's casting spells. He just thinks about it for a second and... That's a great spell. At least make some rhyme or reason all the time. Like, here you go. That's how he makes his spell. It's a tiny little wizard hat he puts on his head. Upstairs, downstairs, in his nightgown. Spank that ass. And someone put trousers on him, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Who put trousers on you? Now what's he doing? Oh my God. Fucking hell. Gay ass magic. How does that miss? He's right there. How does that miss? You goober, you. Shock state works down. What? Don't make me read now. I'm trying to time. Fuckers, why do they always do that? Stop making the player read. Motherfucker, I am trying to kick some motherfucking ass here. Read later, fight now. Nice. There is no escape. You're gonna burn to death. Anyone want some fried frog legs? Get out of here, bitch. They have more of those potions and stuff. Nice. Yeah, the factors, man, they make you read O&O. Tadpole. I think we used that to... New Yogoi Chief. Well, he's not new at all. He's just lightning version of Old Frog. Oh, yes. Oh, I almost hit you. You okay? It's actually like Red Dead. If Arthur Morgan's the monkey swinging a magical stick. Exactly.
One of my formulas was swallowed by a petty frog.
They were even like showing off the magic for Dragon Age Veilguard. At least it looks like combat magic, you know what I mean? Where you... What? Deliver? What is this? What is this?
Oh, how wondrous!
Gollum. What are you doing? Yeah, we're a bit too early to be doing rehashes of bosses.
Earth follows sky, sky follows Tao,
Yeah,
Tao
down.
follows nature.
What the hell did you just do? Did you spit on that?
These common pills, I grant you. Hereafter, you may craft more yourself at the shrines.
I don't know if I'll use any of them. I noticed that as well.
Pray forgive my departure.
Evil repelling. What does it do? Like if you press L2, see them over there. Evil repelling, and then you got tiger subduing and tonifying. Some of it's like just standard stuff where it's like antidote for poison and that, you know. Well, I don't tend to use that stuff. I never used any of the physic in Elden Ring. They always just feel like minor buffs. Like at least the spirits and the moves, they're kind of like your combos and your weapon arts. I still count them as combat and melee because you're having to time it so well and get the use out of it. I like these meditating spots. I like when any game does that. I think Kena Bridge of Spirits had it as well.